Hello, welcome. This is blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Matt Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the bear or bull. This is what many investors asking right now because it is still undecided. The market hasn't made major moves to the downside, but it's not even making move to the upside, and therefore the question is still there. So in this video, I would like to talk about this for sure. Also, tomorrow there will be a payment innovation conference organized by the Fed. It definitely shows that the future for digital assets is bright. So what we have right now is just a temporary thing. And also CPI data could come out, this week. Is it coming out? This is another question. And if it comes out, what result it could be. Also, when we're looking at the UK tax authorities doubles crypto warning letters in crackdown on unpaid gains, and this is difficult for many people because many of them are in loss and forgot to pay, their taxes and so on and so forth. So you should really check with your advisor about it. Guys, all this in today's video, so don't forget, every single day I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency blockchain news here on blockchainbloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and now let's do it. All right, when we're looking at the prices, we can see Bitcoin is actually a bit up, 3% up in the last 24 hours. It's not major move, it's just not enough for an upside movement, but at least it's $110,787. Ethereum also about 3% up, so not big at all, but not dumping at least. $4,036. When we're looking at the top gainer, Flocky 24%, we have Synthetics 21%, zk 16%. Losers, well, not heavy losers at all. This is at least good news. ENA is going down about 5%. When we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we can see that, we dumped and now we recovering, but it's a weak recovery. So let's talk about this in details. So first, when we go back to the chart, and first let's go to the weekly, because that's an important one. Why? Because we are in the bull trend if we have higher and higher highs and higher and higher lows. And when we zoom out here, we can see that, it's still on. Therefore, this weekly close was very, very important. And when looking at this one, the recent low, what we made here, the weekly, the close, it was 108,247. And yesterday we closed at 108,676. So according to the weekly chart, we haven't made a lower low, which is very important if we still would like to see the fate in the recovery. On the other hand, when we're looking at also the 200-day moving average, here on the daily, usually when we under it, it's bearish period. When we above it, it's like bullish. Yeah, there are tiny fake outs. When we zoom out here, then you can see that, temporary, we're under it. But when we're looking at the big picture, then you can see that here through the bear market, we went under it, and also it worked every single time as a resistant level until we broke above it, and then it works as a support level, mostly, as you can see, not perfectly. And now we are again, very importantly, here at the edge. So you can see here that on the daily, we just went under it, and now we recovering. So again, we are at the edge. When we're looking at Bitcoin dominance, it started to go up like crazy, and then it came down, but it's still an upward trend, as you can see it, which first it would be important because first Bitcoin really has to make the move, making new all-time high, and then go higher, and this is what altcoins can basically follow. So this is what definitely waiting for. And in my opinion, when we're looking at the daily, we should close around above, almost at 111,000, so just under it a little bit. on the daily to make sure we can actually continue, because otherwise if we just come back again and then it fades out, then this is not recovery. Then it can take a while. I don't know how many days, weeks, months, who knows. Nobody knows for sure. But this movement that we peaked here and then it's a little tiny top and just little bit, and then we crash down and we're still hesitating. The volume is kind of low here. So this is not the movement what we would like to see in a bull market when it's really everything just running like crazy, because we are in Q4. Let's face it. And, fear and greed, 29. So it's big fear on the market. And, there are kind of possibilities, other, traders guessing as well, which could be the resistance levels. Also, I think this 117,000, if we break above it, this would be nice, but this still could be a dead cat bounce if it's not continuing. So I'm right now careful. I really have chips on the side to make sure that not everything is in the game, because if it goes up like crazy and heavy, altcoin season is coming, you can make very nice gains. But if it turns in the other side, you don't want to have all the chips in, because then, then it could have, I don't know how long, but a downtrend. I'm not saying that it's going to be definitely like a typical bear market, because you're going to have, the new man instead of Jerome Powell next May coming and all these kind of things. So maybe it can just go for a couple of months. But historically, Q4 was the one which is supposed to show nice gains. We are at the 20th October. So really, second half of October was always bullish and making it in October, as you can see it, in many, many years. But so far, we are here and we just have about 10 days left. Also, when we're looking at the outflows, we see more and more outflows. Interestingly, first time, we usually don't see this, but BlackRock's customers also selling continuously for 4 days. This is really unreal when it comes to BlackRock. And we also shouldn't forget, when we're looking at the days, how many days the cycle lasts. We usually, compared to the previous 2 4-year cycles, then we are at the end of the cycle. So these are important things. By the way, we still have the Fed, cutting interest rates. This is still in play. By the way, for that, we're waiting for the new CPI data. I'm not sure it's coming out now or not. I guess maybe they're going to show this data during the shutdown or not. I'm not sure about it. But anyway, so that could be also important according to this one. But the majority is saying the Fed rate cut it is coming. And oh yeah, there's another thing. A conference going to happen actually tomorrow, a payment innovation conference. So when we're looking at the big picture, this is always important. Then crypto, digital, payments, Bitcoin has a bright future in my opinion, because look, they all going to discuss the future payments, digital payments here. And, we have people here like from Chainlink, we have from Coinbase, from many important people related to crypto. It's part at the conference. It will be actually live broadcasted by the Fed. So it could be interesting. So bottom line is, I think we will go up. It's just a matter of time. But in short term, we can have some weak periods, and it could be one of them. It's not what we expected to have at Q4, but I don't know. So right now, don't get me wrong, I'm not bearish, I'm not bullish. I'm right now waiting for the signs which direction we're going without being overly bearish or overly bullish. I think it's just no point to do that. However, some people, should also think about their taxes, because if they have, for example, gains or losses, they should act accordingly and pay their taxes. For example, in the UK, authorities are hunting people who have missed that. So UK tax authority doubles crypto warning letters in crackdown on unpaid gains. So HMRC sent nearly 65,000 warning letters to crypto investors last year, more than double than previous year, as the UK steps up effort to raise undeclared capital gains. It's important. It depends on the country where you are. In my country, in Hungary, it also works differently. I think it has a very good system when it comes to crypto tax. We do have to pay after our gains 15%, but just if you realize it in fiat or you spend it, you buy something with it. Until it is in crypto, it's in a, they call it the black box, and you don't have to pay after your losses or gains. But in many other countries, it's totally different, and you should check with your accountant, because you can face trouble if you don't act accordingly. So pay attention to this. Okay, and just a second, I tell you what I'm going to do in the next couple of days. So in the next couple of days, I won't make these usual daily videos because I'm attending to the Ledger Open conference in Paris. It's going to be on the 22nd, 23rd, and I flying tomorrow on the 21st and coming back on the 24th in the evening. So I won't have these usual long videos here in the from the studio. If something happening, then obviously I might make a short video or something about it, but I'm going to be busy in the next couple of days. Next week, anyway, I'm back. I'm doing the usual videos, but I just wanted to let you know. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if this is important, then simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.